Hey now, what is up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I didn't plan on doing this, but somebody requested or suggested that I do an original versus, I used to call it remake, but I guess technically this is original versus new. I did one for Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, so why not this time do The Lost World versus Fallen Kingdom. First, let's talk about the story of each movie. The story in the original Lost World Jurassic Park 2 is Jeff Goldblum goes to the island, but this time it's Site B. He goes there only really because his girlfriend's there, but there's a team of people who are there to take as many dinosaurs as they can and bring them to the city. In Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, our characters go back to the island because they're trying to save and round up as many dinosaurs before a volcano explodes. So sure, The Lost World doesn't have a volcano, but it's essentially the same plot. Let's be honest. Characters! This is very important. The characters, our main characters in the original Lost World film is Ian Malcolm, once again played by Jeff Goldblum, who was great. Sure, this might be his most not reserved, I don't want to say that. He still has some funny moments and likable, charismatic moments. But he's definitely different from the first movie. You could tell he's been through a lot. That brings you to Chris Pratt, who I had to think long and hard to remember his character's name. And I think it's Owen. His character, sure, it's likable just because he's Chris Pratt. And there's not much more to him than that. Bryce Dallas Howard. Her character, I think, is Claire. I think. And she was horrible in the first Jurassic World movie, just the way her character was written. Not acted, but her character was written poorly. So this time around, sure, she's more of an animal rights activist, a dinosaur rights activist. At least she's more likable now. At least you understand her point of view now. I don't really agree with wanting to save dinosaurs, especially, it's not just dinosaurs, it's clone, genetically engineered dinosaurs. In The Lost World, Julianne Moore plays Sarah, who is very outgoing, very adventurous, very much like, hey, I want to go to this island, I want to see these dinosaurs, I want to save this baby T-Rex that's injured. She's so optimistic, and I like that about her. In some sense, you could say she's unlikable because she does some dumb things as well and doesn't communicate with her boyfriend. Jeff Goldblum's daughter in the movie that I'm still trying to figure out if she's adopted or not. The black girl. I forget her name too. But the only thing, she wasn't acted poorly. She was decent enough. It's just that damn gymnastics scene. I hate it. I hate it oh so much. Where she flips around and kicks the raptors, and it's just like, it's almost as bad as Busta Rhymes karate kicking Michael Myers out a window. Fallen Kingdom, where I guess you could compare her to the clone girl, who, that girl didn't annoy me really at all. I'm still trying to figure out whether her being a clone was necessary, or was it just a big random plot twist that they just wanted to surprise people with. Hey, we can clone people now, I guess. We also have Vince Vaughn, don't forget Vince Vaughn, who was sort of cool. I didn't mind him in The Lost World. He's a hell of a lot better than that screaming dude. I don't even care what his name is. Justice Smith, I think, is the actor. But he screamed at every single moment that he was on screen. Seriously, he was the most annoying character of Fallen Kingdom. The dinosaur moments. The Lost World has that scene. I love this sequence with the two T-Rexes and our characters are hanging off of the cliff of their RV, and I love it. It's so suspenseful. It's such great tension. It takes your time in that moment. That's very important too, the taking your time, because in Fallen Kingdom it goes 1,000,000 miles per minute. The whole volcano sequence, which the lava looked horrible, and the fact that Chris Pratt was able to be as close as he was to the lava, and then even when the smoke was behind them, he gets engulfed by the smoke, doesn't get melted, doesn't die from instant touch or connection to it. No, he just keeps running and is in the water, and it's very over the top. Look, it's thrilling, it's fun, but it's very dumbed down. The T-Rex chasing everyone into the cave, and how he's like going in there. He grabs the one guy who gets the snake in his shirt, and I love how the blood trickles down. Fallen Kingdom, after the volcano eruption and the island getting destroyed, there's not much more action with the dinosaurs until they get to the mansion, which I guess we can talk about the Indoraptor, which again, they created mutated version of a dinosaur that I'm just like, I don't really care about. There were some decent moments with this creature though, stalking our characters, going around in the dark, and especially when it attacks Toby Jones or attacks the one guy, bites his arm off. Back to the Lost World, there is a great sequence with the raptors in the woods. You see their tail going up and jumping on the people. Unfortunately, we get that gymnastics scene like I mentioned. And then you get the T-Rex in San Diego, which is polarizing. Some people love it just to see a T-Rex in a city with something that they weren't expecting, so they loved it for that reason. And as a kid, I liked it. Older, though, I tend to lean more towards the other side of people who think it's dumb, it comes out of nowhere, it's not needed, it's not necessary, and it's sort of forced and cut to Fallen Kingdom. And I admit, it might have the better cliffhanger. I hate how they get there. I hate that the little girl opens the gates and lets the dinosaurs loose. It's the most irresponsible, dumbest decision ever. Oh, I'm a clone. I relate to these dinosaurs. I empathize with them. No, you don't. You just spent the last half hour being chased by a deadly raptor. Why would you want this to be out there in the world? But she does so, and you have all these shots of the T-Rex at the zoo or the raptor on a cliff looking out at a city. The movie's trying to tell you, hey, look, all these dinosaurs are in their new homes, their new habitat. This is Jurassic World now. And isn't this nice evolution and we're going to live amongst dinosaurs? No! This is horrifying. This is the scariest thing ever. I admit, a good cliffhanger that makes me interested in the next movie, but I don't know how the hell they continue and go on from here. I'm going to say that The Lost World Jurassic Park 2 is a better movie. It has better characters, more fun characters, and characters that you can relate to and care about more. It's a more focused story. There's a lot more T-Rex moments and dinosaur moments that I think are earned and time spent with them, and it's not just action for the sake of action's sake. Sure, Fallen Kingdom takes chances and takes risk, and I'm not saying I'll never rewatch it again. Sure, I'll definitely watch it again, but I'd be quicker to put The Lost World on and enjoy that for what it is. So guys, let me know in the comments below. I admit that neither one of these films match up to the original Jurassic Park, but let me know, which do you think is the better sequel? The Lost World Jurassic Park 2 or Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? Which is your favorite? Which characters do you like the most? Which dinosaur moments do you like more? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!